Kayla, and today for the video I'm going to show you how to make a simple DIY Rose Lalonde from Homestuck. So first, the actual outfit part, I actually had everything I needed at home to make this except for the paint. And I borrowed this skirt from my sister, which she just got at Goodwill. And I had the white t-shirt. It took me 3 tries. This is the 3rd t-shirt that didn't mess up, thank God. For the shirt, I drew it on the design with a graphite pencil, and then I took the black puffy paint, non-toxic fabric paint thing and did the outline in the eyes, and then I used the same one but in purple to actually color it in. And then this is actually just the basic of the costume. Then the shoes I just had, I actually got them at Walmart a couple years back. This I found, you don't have to do the scarf, but I'm actually covering up a little paint stain over here, and it's on her later on costume. And the wig I got at Target for $3 on their Halloween sale, and then I just put on a headband that I found. That's just the basic of the costume. So for the rest of it, like the makeup, which today I'm actually going to be doing a real makeup tutorial, hence no makeup on right now. And then I made her knitting needles. This one is complete, and what I did for them is, this is the other one, I have to do that. And what I did for them, I just took chopsticks that I got up at a buffet. I painted them black, and then I took this piece of foam, a black piece of foam, without even painting it, made these little circles and hot glued them to the top. I'm going to be adding the circle onto the other one later. I was going through in the video, but I'm too far away from the plug-in for the heat gun. So that's really all there is to this one. For these later on, I'm going to be going to the store soon. I'm going to get some more acrylic paint, because that's the kind I use on this. Was just the last little bit of the black one I had. And I'm going to be doing a purple spiral down them. So, or you can just buy some knitting needles for $1, but I spent with the little bit that I had left to get the paints. And then I'm just going to put this down here for a second. And then for the makeup, this is going to be the video because I had nothing else really planned because I had everything else already made. So to start, you're going to start by getting a very, very light eyeshadow just as a base. And I have barely any left for some reason. And just put it all over your lid and in the crease and all the way up to the brow. And then the eyeshadow I'm using is from Mesh of Lace, and it's a makeup kit that I got over the holidays. And then this, you're going to choose this very light pink color, and then this to go on the crease over the base of the eye. And get it on. It's very, very light, so it takes a little while for it to get on to where you can actually see it. And when we get to the liner, I'm going to be using a pencil, but I highly recommend using liquid liner. I just couldn't find mine today because the day I need it, it's gone. Like it always is. Alright. So next is a part that I forgot to do. You're going to want to get like concealer or foundation. I'm just going to be using concealer because I forgot to get foundation. From that last video I did for how to elf ears, I never went back and got any more, so. And my mom's isn't really my skin tone, so. I'm just going to put this over where it needs to go. Alright. So next, I'm going to be using Maybelline's Unstoppable eyeliner in black. And again, I usually use e.l.f.'s liquid liner, but I don't know where it went. And you're just going to put a kind of thick line on top. God, it's so hard to do it with this one. And then this is going to be the really tricky part that I cannot get. Because she has like, it looks like her eyeliner is kind of going out like this. And then I'm just going to take a little bit under here, kind of like what you would do for Anna My Eyes. Because she has these really, really big eyes. Alright, so that's the first eye done. And now we get to do the second one, which I can never get to be even like the first one. So you get to see me fail doing makeup. Yay! And I'm sorry this video is so long, I don't know how to edit videos, so if any of you guys do that's watching this, please let me know in the comments. That'd be very, very helpful. And if you actually know how to do eyeliner right, because I'm making it too thick now, that would be great too. Well, I'm sorry, I suck at makeup. I really do. Well, it's almost even, so yay. And the next, I'm using Maybelline New York's Great Lash, Lots of Lashes, in black again. And I'm just going to be putting a whole bunch on. Probably not a lot in this one, because in the video, because I don't have a lot of mascara left. I have to get some tomorrow. I was practicing doing this all night long last night, so it's pretty much gone. Alright. And then the next part is very optional. I'm actually going to choose not to do it. You can take an eyelash curler. Every time I do it, I end up crimping them. So anyway, so last little bit of the makeup, I'm going to be doing with a black lipstick that she wears, like most Homestuck characters do. I have this face paint that can be used on lips I got from Party City. And I got it for Harley Quinn, and I just put it on. But you can use lipstick or whatever else you have, because this takes forever to put on. I'll learn how to time-lapse these soon. Alright, you're just going to keep putting them on. I'm just going to take care. So I'm just going to go ahead and tell you this. If you do this, make sure you have a couple days to really do it. It took me about 3 days almost, because I had 1 day to design it. And then yesterday I spent making the shirt and the needles, and then today I did the video. But again, this is a very inexpensive one. I spent $1 on it just to get the paint. I'm probably not going to do the lipstick as well as I should in this one, like it should be completely black, but I'm not going to do that because it takes forever. Alright, that's, in essence, what this costume is supposed to be. And that's like an extreme close-up, seriously. So yeah, those of you who don't know who Homestuck is, don't get into it unless you're willing to spend hours of your life reading and watching the Let's Read Homestuck on YouTube, or just reading it because it's going to take up most of your time. I spent maybe 2 hours yesterday reading through it. Anyways, another Homestuck cosplay I want to do in the future would be one of the Homestuck trolls. I'm trying to decide between 3, and whoever's watching this, please help me decide, because I can't decide between Carcat, Eridan, or Gamzee. So let me know down there. Please like, comment, subscribe, share, all that stuff, and bye!